Hey, what up, it's Jack Spade. In this video, we're gonna be talking about why I'm not getting the Push 3 yet. I'm gonna get that muff. At one point, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Run it. All right, so first off, I wanna say that I am a diehard Ableton user. I love Ableton, I love Push 2, and I'm definitely gonna get the Push 3 eventually. But I came up with some reasons why I won't be getting it right now. And I just wanted to share that with y'all, and maybe it can help you kind of put things in perspective. This channel is all about the creative process and helping you on your creative journey. I do one-on-one consulting, I do music production, and I do video production. So if you need any of those services, go to my website, fill out my project planner, and I'll hit you up. All right, I got my notes right here. So the first reason why I'm not getting Push 3 at the moment is because of the cost. And I'm not saying that it's overpriced. It's a price. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's worth it. And I think that the product will really help me change the way I make music. I'll have that thing with me everywhere I go because it's standalone. That alone is enough. Is enough for me to justify the price. But like I said, I run a business and I have to be smart about my money. I gotta be able to recoup everything that I'm actually spending on. So the Push 3 is at a reasonable price, but a Tesla is at a reasonable price. But I drive a Volkswagen right now for a reason. I got a Passat, you know what I'm saying? And I love that car, so don't hate on it. It's the diesel 2013 diesel version. It's turbo and it's got all the upgrades. Anyway, I still love that car and I still love this Push 2, you know what I'm saying? I think that, a Tesla would be really, really nice and I would love to have a Tesla, you know what I'm saying? But right now, it's not the smartest thing to get a Tesla and, just stretch my income out. So I definitely want the Push 3, but I'm gonna save up for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and stretch it out over time, and then eventually I'll get it. But even if I wanted it right now, I can't get it. You know why? Because it's not available. So that brings me to my next reason. This thing is, is in demand, and they have limited components, and they having logistical issues with the different components that they need to build this thing. Since the pandemic and everything happened, people are still dealing with businesses, I should say, are dealing with logistical things that they can't get their hands on every single thing all the time as quickly as they want to, especially to meet a demand that's probably pretty big because this device is pretty dope. So another reason why I wouldn't be getting this thing right now is because it's just not available. I wouldn't be surprised if people put this up on eBay and just jack up the prices like they Jordans or something, you know what I'm saying? We gonna probably see that, you know what I'm saying? Some $5,000 pushes out there. And somebody will buy it, somebody will buy it. Another reason why I won't be buying the Push 3 and I'm sticking with the Push 2 is because I'm really content with the Push 2. It's really dope, you know what I'm saying? I can do everything I need to do on this thing. It's only missing the Standalone, which is huge, and that's reason enough to upgrade, right? But right now I'm still good on the Push 2 because I can do everything that the Push 3 does, pretty much. Except like the navigation I'm sure is better, a lot faster on the Push 3. Which is great, and then of course the standalone ability and the MPE. But I think that's pretty much it. Like I don't think it's doing nothing else. It's standalone, and that's the main feature. I thought about the controller, just upgrading to the controller version, but I don't know, man. It just seems like what am I gaining other than the MPE and the navigation knobs, which is nice. But those are like nice to haves. Those are like bonuses, That part of it is not groundbreaking, But I will say that the standalone and the way that they're handling the standalone version is really amazing, and I really like it. So I'm definitely going to get it. But I don't really have any issues with my Push 2, so I'm sticking with that for now. Another reason why I won't be getting the Push 3 right now is because it's a luxury item. It's a luxury. You can use Ableton Live with any controller. You know what I'm saying? Ableton Live is dope. And you could do all of the different things that you can do with the Push. I mean, you could do it better in the actual DAW. So It's really a luxury item to have something tactical that you could take with you. But I think we all gassed up and we got that gas, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about like indigestion. I'm talking about GAS, gear acquisition syndrome, when you want the next shiny thing because it got lights and buttons and pads and it's cool and everything like that. But will it really change your workflow? Probably not. It's probably going to slow up your workflow because you have to learn the thing first and then you get back into it. You know what I'm saying? Eventually your workflow will speed back up and, you know, and that's cool. But if you're doing that all the time, then you're taking a lot of time to learn new things. And I am doing that all the time, so trust me. Trust me, I know. So this right here is another reason why I'm not getting the Push 3 right now. It's because of this right here, the MPC Live 2. This thing is a beast. And I didn't really like it that much when I first got it because it was just so weird. You know what I'm saying? The workflow and the sequences and all that stuff was so weird to me. But now I get it, you know, and I like it a lot more. I still think it's kind of clunky and old, but it's still dope. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? But I love the touch screen. You know what I'm saying? I love the portability, and I like that it has speakers on here. I was just jamming on somebody's, in my homeboy apartment on his island. I just put it on the island. It was just this, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm just making beats, and it's so dope, you know? And it has like the SD card and the outs and stuff like that. So this thing right here, to me, this is a must-have, you know, for the way I like to work. I feel like this really allows me to go anywhere and make music anytime I'm feeling it. And of course, it's MPC, so it sounds great. You know what I'm saying? It's thumping. Now, of course, it don't have those, you know, those real analog, you know what I'm saying, OG circuits that EA Ski be talking about. You know, those gangster converters that'll run up on your speakers like, hey, cuh, what it is, cuh? You know what I'm saying? You ain't thumping right, cuh. Let me thump real quick, cuh. Disclaimer, I have no gang affiliation. I'm just a studio nerd. So yeah, so this thing is pretty dope, and I'm loving the Kai. And if you look behind me right here, this is the MPC key. So I'm gonna be doing some videos on that one. And I'll do some more videos on this one too. I love this thing, man. So overall, I love the idea of the Push 3, and I will be getting it eventually. But for now, I'm sticking with what I have, you know. I also have the Maschine Plus. I have a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's no reason for me to like rush out and get the newest thing just cause it's there, you know? But yeah, I'm using my Push 2. I'm still rocking with it, man. I'm rocking with the OG, you know? And it's pretty hard, you know. I still think it was ahead of its time, and it's still like, you know, really dope. I'm actually going to be enjoying all of the features of Ableton 11.3. I have the suite version, and it's, you know, it's a lot of stuff inside of it that I still haven't like really dove into all the way. And I'm going to be checking out the new instrument drift, and I'll also be checking out the new warping abilities that it has, because apparently you could put like a vocal in there, a cappella in there, and it always gets the BPM correct, and that's crazy. For the type of stuff that I do, which is remote producing, I love when people send me vocals and they did a song on top of another beat that they downloaded off YouTube, and they send me the vocals, and I can just remake the beat around their vocals. And sometimes, you know, it gets kind of tricky figuring out what BPM they recorded it at if they don't remember, or if they recorded at a random BPM that doesn't match the beat and everything, because, you know, you're dealing with artists, they're not like really technicians and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like, it's really cool to have that type of feature. So I love the warp features. I always loved the warp features in Ableton, but now apparently is super on point. So I'll be testing that out in an upcoming video. I'll be making a beat using all of the features in Live. I do that every time they come up with some significant features. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel. Let me know what you think about the Push 3. Will you be getting it? Will you be putting your pre-order in now? Like, you gotta have it. And you about to take a trip to Berlin and kick down some clubs where they do house music and find somebody with a Push 3 and just snatch it out their hand, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know how you feel in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.